Star time at the Apollo Theater.
Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe in the glorious way.
In the glorious way. Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe and have a glorious day. Right here in the A.
Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe in the glorious way.
In the glorious way. Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe and have a glorious day. Right here in the A.
Running through these little streets all day, showing love, that's the A-Town way. That's the A-Town way. Smoking blunts with my peeps all day. Bitches young, NWA. NWA. From 5 to 6, just a piece of your day. Come and chill with your boy NK. Me and my crew sending news your way. From east to west, north to south, we in the streets all day. From hot topics to gossip to hot news. He got people out here blessing him, yeah, he hot too. The gang chose me and yeah, I do. Used to be the underdog, but yeah, I grew. You hear about blessings in life, but I'm proof. See a lot of faking around, but I'm the truth. Like OJ, niggas know I got the juice. He been a fountain, niggas know I got the youth. I shoot a shot like, bitch, you know I had to shoot. I plant them seeds so niggas know I got the root. Before you came, man, you know he had to lose. If it ain't about the money, man, you know he got a school. Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe in the glorious way.
In the glorious way. Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe and have a glorious day. Right here in the A.
Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe in the glorious way.
In the glorious way. Kicking it with Notorious K.
We gon' vibe and have a glorious day. Right here in the A.
What's up, ATL? This your boy, Notorious K. In the flesh. Notorious, killing them. K. Back again on the Glorious Wednesday. We about to get ready to talk about some stuff. Hope everybody had a great happy 4th of July. Shout out to my co-host. She just celebrated her birthday on Monday. I hope everything was great. It looked like a movie, to be honest. When TT do it, TT do it up. Shout out to all my cancers out there in the building. Cancer season. I actually, you know what? I actually love cancers. I love cancers. And some Capricorns. And Virgo. I always end up dating them. Cancers, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, so ATL, we're gonna kick it off today. Jamie Foxx has reemerged. He is okay. He was seen on a boat. He waved at the fans and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see that he's in good spirits, because y'all know I've been ragging out y'all about that. Like, oh, what Jamie Foxx said? What Jamie Foxx said? So shout out to Jamie Foxx. We glad that he's okay. He's in good spirits. I even heard that Madonna, I even got an update on Madonna. Madonna's doing well too, from, you know, the bacteria infection that she had been suffering and things for some time. So that's, you know, that's good to hear. Now my issue with that is everybody are now saying that they feel like he's a clone. I'm like, you can't win for losing. I'm like, the man reemerged. He's the clone. I was just looking at somewhere where the lady was like, she was like, she just want to see a, she want to see a, what's that? She want to see like a video of him. You get what I'm saying? Talking physically and stuff like that, so that she can know that it was really Jamie Foxx. I'm like, you can clearly see that it was Jamie Foxx. Like, that's just like that Gucci Man conspiracy theory. You know, like, oh, okay, Gucci Man went in jail. So now they don't clone him. He don't came back out. and he's somebody else. We just happy that Jamie Foxx is okay. Um, Shout out to him. Wish him a speedy recovery. He looked pretty good. You get what I'm saying for the most part. Let's get him back to work quick. Um, in other celebrity news, Stevie J and Faith Evans' divorce has been finalized, and she had to pay him $1 million. Now, when I seen this, I thought this was absolutely ridiculous because I ain't giving up that type of money. But then again, I'm looking at it from a female's perspective. I had a lot of guys that wanted to debate about it, so we gonna get into that conversation. I felt personally that it's okay, TT. You get what I'm saying? That's why you always can join in. You know, look, you the queen. You the queen of the show. So I what was I saying? Oh, okay, so the Stevie J and Faith Evans thing. I personally didn't agree with her having to give up $1 million of her money. My reasons was because I'm like, she's a female at the end of the day. And that goes back to the Mary J. Blige situation with her and her husband at the time once they got a divorce. I don't agree with the fact that a woman should have to pay a man anything to take care of him. You get what I'm saying? It's like once we cut ties, this that. It's like, and I had a lot of men saying, "Oh well, women do it all the time and stuff like that." But as men, we're providers. You know, like God made us to be strong. God made us to take care of the home. Women are nurturers. You get what I'm saying? Like it's our job as men to nurture the women. To to provide for the women. I'm sorry. It's our job to provide for the women, to be the head of the household. And with that title, I feel like as a man, that comes with a certain strength. It comes with a certain territory. And a lot of men, you get what I'm saying, they wanted to challenge me on that conversation, but it's just like I said, I don't agree with the part of the divorce where a woman has to give up any type of financial support to a male. Now, granted, I feel like, if it's like a situation where he could probably prove that he don't lost, you get what I'm saying, some money behind the relationship and providing for her, and like it brought him down, and he, you know, he kind of messed himself up trying to get her up. Cool, you get what I'm saying? Then I feel like maybe they can come to some amicable way where they can work out some type of, you know, little situation where it's like, okay, cool, but I don't agree that just because, even in that situation, a lot of people like, okay, well, maybe he made more than her and stuff like that. Okay, it still goes back to how I feel. I feel like men are providers. And so if you and her part ways, then nigga, you go
off your way and she go off her way. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no sweat off her back. You get what I'm saying? You leave with what you came with. And I can't deplete, you get what I'm saying, whether or not he 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 gave her anything. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, but I definitely know what his past relationships look like. So that's kind of like what I'm basing it off. I feel like basically he was using her and he was an opportunist in that situation. But at the same time, I do hate that she did not cover herself financially because it's like at the end of the day, we all seen how Stevie J treated Mimi. We seen the whole situation with him and Jocelyn play out. We seen him do all that to try to court her and stuff like that. And I just hate that it came down to a point where now they get a divorce and he don't stuck her up for some $1,000,000. No, I didn't agree with that. I thought it was a bit bitch ass. Because it's like, how do you as a man try to request financial support from a woman? Like, and then for a lot of men on Instagram to debate this topic with me, it shows where we are as men and how far we've come with today's men. It's like, how can you argue with something like that? Like, right or right, wrong or wrong. You know, we're supposed to take care of them, not them take care of us. And I feel like somewhere along the way, these new age men, you get what I'm saying, they get comfortable now. It's okay for a woman to have your back, you know, if you fall off or whatever and stuff like that. But to just get so comfortable with a female taking care of you, you get what I'm saying, or even providing for you, especially after y'all breaking up or y'all getting a divorce. It's like you go on about your way, she go on about her way. You know, yeah, cool. Women ask, you get what I'm saying, for alimony, or they want this because it's just like this. Not to say this like that, but females, our job is to take care of them. I'll put it like that. Females are to be taken care of. You get what I'm saying at the end of the day. And I know that a lot of men out there now like, well, we need to be taken care of too, but our way of getting taken care of, you get what I'm saying, comes in the form of, you know, making sure that we can come home to a house that we paying the bills at. You get what I'm saying, and it's laid out. It's peaceful. You get what I'm saying. You got your nice little plate on the table. So just everything working right, you know, in the household and stuff like that. But like I say, that's just my opinion. I'm just one person. Don't shoot the messenger. But moving on, Keke Palmer and the father of her child. I think their situation is crazy. I feel like social media and him, which is the father of her child, I feel like everybody's making way too much out of this whole oh yeah, she went to the concert. Now granted, she was feeling sexy. You get what I'm saying? In this day and age, women, you get what I'm saying, are feeling more comfortable with themselves and stuff like that. And I understand, granted, she just had a baby. You know, she looks amazing for someone that just, you know, that just had a baby like what I'm guessing like maybe a month or two ago. She looked amazing. So, you know, she wanted to go to the Usher concert. And the thing about it, I want to know, like, was it the outfit that bothered him? Or was it the fact that she was hugging up on him? You know, like, if anybody knows Keke Palmer You know, her personality, she's, you know, like she's really extra. She's a real friendly girl, you know, like not friendly like in a hoish way. You know, you know you get what I'm saying, a grouping from just a wholesome woman. And I definitely don't get those get around vibes from Kiki. So I definitely think that, you know, he should just chill and relax a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like he probably got things that he do that she may feel that's not in the lines of someone who's a father. You get what I'm saying? Or someone who's in a quote unquote relationship. So I'm just saying, like, cut each other some slack. You know, like we really don't know what's going on in their relationship. It's probably with some extra stuff going on in the background and stuff like that. We just keep our ears and eyes out on that particular situation. Now, I want to back up a little bit, to talk to you guys about some local news. I know I didn't have the chance to cover this about this 7-year-old girl, Olivia Hobbs Jordan. Her body was found in the closet in the DeKalb County Hidden Village apartments. First off, my deepest condolences goes out to the family, and my heart is with you guys because I know how traumatizing this must be even for you guys on both ends. You know, you've suffered the loss of, you know, this young girl, and also dealing with the situation with the sister and stuff like that. So, my heart definitely goes out to this family and stuff. But my whole thing is this: I want to know more about what happened to the little girl. You know, like brought what brought this whole thing about. Like what was the cause? What possessed you to do something like this? Now, from my understanding, the sister had told, which her name is Alondra. I could be saying that wrong. Alondra Hobbs. She reported to her sister that the daughter was supposed to be in Albany with her father, but the whole time the daughter was with her. And it was reported that there was, that the mother was living with a male companion. So we just trying to figure out, like I'm wondering, was the male companion in on it? Did he have something to do with it? Like, what happened to this little girl? You get what I'm saying? And my whole thing is this: is if you got to the point where you just felt like you couldn't, the pressure was just too much. You get what I'm saying? And you just didn't want to deal with her no more. Then you could have sent her to her father or something like that. But to harm or bring harm allegedly to this young girl, which is that you birth, like it's sick to me. And like there's a lot of people out there like her. That's why I always say a lot of people don't need children just for reasons like this, because that's crazy, and the way that she was left, you know. I think that's the thing that bothers me the most, like, and had the neighbors not even smelt the smell, you know, she probably would have got away with this, you know. Oh, it's crazy. Um, where else I want to go with this? Health professionals are now being urged to call vaginas A bonus hole to avoid offending the transgender community. What do y'all think about that? Health professionals are now being urged to call a lady's vajayjay a bonus hole to avoid offending the trans community. But I'm like, I really want, whether it be someone from the trans community that actually has a problem with the word, or whoever decided to put this rule in place to kind of explain that to me. I mean, because in my opinion, like, how else is you gonna describe? Like, how else would you really describe of a JJ? You know, I'm like, a bonus hole. That's weird. It's like you have an anus. Every part of the body has a name for a reason. You have the anus. You have the vajayjay. You get what I'm saying? Two holes. What is this bonus hole? You get what I'm saying? Help me understand. Like, how did we get to this bonus hole? And I mean absolutely no disrespect to anybody in the trans community, but help me understand and help break it down to me. How do we get to this bonus hole point? Right. That's what we doing now. Like, I just feel like we live in a world right now where everything is so, everybody's so sensitive about everything. Right. Right. I agree with you on that. Pussy's pussy. Either way, you get what I'm saying. There's no other way to say it. You get what I'm saying. Like, thank you, Terrell. Like, I just feel like I feel like we just get to a point now where it's like, oh, well, you can't say this and you can't say that. It's like everything except the right thing being censored. It's so much stuff that I feel like should be censored away from the public, but it's the small stuff like this, like the new terms, the new, like, I don't want to be labeled. I mean, that's just me. I don't want to be like, you got to understand, like, everything about us. And I just don't even mean us as black people. I mean everything about us as human beings has some type of label to it. White, black, gay, straight, lesbians, in between. You get what I'm saying? It's just everything. I don't want to be somebody's label. You know, like, I'm a human being. We all are human beings at the end of the day. Fuck all that. God, when God, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, don't shoot the messenger, but when God made us, He wasn't putting labels on us. You get what I'm saying? It's just so many labels. It's just like, be who you gonna be and stick with that. Do you be the best you can be, or who you gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck a label. I mean, forget a label. Excuse my French. Facebook, don't tag me for that. Forget a label. You know, like, you're not some clothing material. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just really don't do the labels. And like I said, I just feel like we just live in such a sensitive world where everything is just so, oh, don't say this and don't say that. A vagina's a vagina, coochie's coochie, pussy's pussy. At the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? And I feel like if this is what you are achieving to have, then quite naturally, I would think that you wouldn't have a problem with it being referred to what it is. Pussy's pussy. You get what I'm saying? So, um, let's just try to figure it out. One thing I do want to ask while we talking about that. Let's see. Which one of these juicy questions I want to ask y'all? Like, hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, so I want to ask y'all something. So because we keep having this whole gender war, and like I said, when I was talking to when I was debating with a bunch of males on Instagram, internet gangsters, um, the whole topic of the conversation is, when women do it, it's cool. You get what I'm saying? When men do it, it's not. So okay, cool. I want to have a debate with you guys about something. Are men better at some things than women, or are women better at better than men at some things? And if so, what what like let's break down the barriers. You get what I'm saying to that. I feel like for me, men were strong. And it's not saying that women can't be strong too. It's like women are strong in their way, and we were made to have a whole nother different type of strength. Um, our strength comes in the form of our hard work, our masculinity and things. Security, um, our protectiveness, all of that. Women, I feel like theirs come in the form of love, um, nurturing, holding the fort down. Being the backbone to the man. At the end of the day, um, I feel like the women play a very detrimental role in life, just as much as men do. And I feel like there's no way that we can kind of drain out the two. We need both to kind of just make it work, all together. I feel like with with women and how women raise kids, for instance, women and boys, I feel like it's the woman's job to teach her son, you get what I'm saying, or to give her son the love that he needs, or to show him how to treat a woman. It's her job. Whereas it's a male's job to show us how to be strong men. You get what I'm saying? Working on cars, paying bills, making sure that we can be the head of the household. Like for me, growing up, I was always hearing, oh well, a woman can't raise a man, um, like a man can. And I used to always say, well, I disagree, and to an extent, I do, and I'll tell you why. Because with my mother, um, my mother taught me a lot of things. You get what I'm saying? Like I said from the beginning, like I definitely feel like with a mother having a son, mothers of sons, the first primary job of that is to teach your son how to treat a woman. And he learns that from you and how you interact with him. You get what I'm saying? For me, my love and my respect for women comes from my mother. Now, granted, I get upset. I get upset with her. You get what I'm saying? I do get upset. That's I'm human. You know, but the love that I have for my mother won't allow me to disrespect her. In the same sense, I get upset with females, but the love that I have for my own mother will not allow me to just beat the shit out of a female. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. A lot of these dudes out here be possessing anger within them based off of anger and grudges that they holding against their own mother and stuff like that. It's like I can't see you loving your mother and then you go out there and you beat on somebody's daughter or you treat somebody else's daughter wrong. You get what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion, Like I can't see no real man. And see, this is the part why I say I disagree, because when it came down to being a responsible man, whereas my father died when I was 12, Lord rest his soul, wasn't able to um be around to teach me, you get what I'm saying, these these particular things that I'm speaking of, you get what I'm saying. My mother, you get what I'm saying, she taught me to be a responsible male. Um, she taught me, you get what I'm saying, how to be responsible, just as far as paying bills, just as far as, just taking care of shit, just how to take care of shit. And then where she didn't, things that she probably did not cover, I feel like my brother later on in life, he came and he helped me with that. Like my brother taught me how to fill out the application to my first apartment. Like I had no clue about how to do that stuff. Like sloth. Was young. I just knew that I wanted to move out of my mom's house. So like just go ahead and make this happen and stuff like that. But um, I definitely feel like there were a lot of great qualities that I did learn from my mom. You get what I'm saying? That I feel like um I'm not gonna say that I don't think my dad could have possibly taught me, but I definitely appreciate my mom for teaching me those things. You get what I'm saying? Like I um resonate more to what my mom taught me growing up and stuff like that. Something else that I wanted to talk to you guys about. What are some of the common learning differences between girls and boys, and why do they seem to have different strengths? Um, I feel like men and women, they're taught different. Um, I feel like too, when we go back and forth about okay, well, women do it, you get what I'm saying, and it's messed up when we do it. I feel like the reason why we're constantly, or even now, we're at that barriers of going back and forth about something like that is because a lot of women are being taught, you get what I'm saying, that they need a man to come into their life and to rescue them. Shout out to all of the females that got the chance to see Big Mama or their mama get it out the mud, because those are the true strong black women, or just the true strong women to me. I feel like all women are strong, in my opinion. Some stronger than others in the sense of their strength and their power and stuff like that. But I feel like all women are strong. Men, I feel like when it comes to our hustle, I feel like we're so strong in the sense of like the way we can get out here and get it and stuff like that. Like as men, we were naturally taught to have like a sense of hustle about us and stuff like that. Whereas, um, I feel like I was saying, I feel like females they was taught. You get what I'm saying? This is kind of just like just depend on the guy a little bit. Some of them, not all. I don't want to disrespect nobody and stuff like that. But with men, we just had this natural. But the downside is, I do feel like sometimes women can be a lot smarter than men. You get what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You get what I'm saying? I feel like women have a sense of oh, women have how a household should be kept up. Whereas we know how to build the foundation of the house, but I feel like women, they are naturally taught better to keep up certain things. You get what I'm saying? And that's as far as hygiene, um, cleanliness. Mm, Something else I would give you ladies credit on. Mm, I want to say responsibleness, because, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of times there are a lot of women, like especially in this day and age, anyway. Sometimes women can be a lot more stronger. You get what I'm saying, than the brothers. So that's just my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger, but that's just my opinion. Um, let's see. Something else I wanted to move on to real quick. If you were a girl, first off, hold on. If you were a girl, if you're a girl, have you ever felt like a tomboy, and did you want to do man? Did you want to do activities that manly boys are doing? That's my question. Like, have you ever thought about playing? Did you ever want to play football? Because I know that I've dated a tomboy when I was younger. Like that's all she did. She wanted to play football with the boys and stuff like that. She actually even broke her arm one day playing football with the boys. For everybody who just probably just popped back in, my question was: if you are a girl, have you ever felt like a tomboy, and did you want to do activities that manly boys were doing? Like I said, I was dating a tomboy, and she played football and stuff of that nature with the guys and stuff like that. She wanted to play basketball, all of that. So, um, ladies out there, my question to you is: have you ever had a time in your life where you just would say, okay, well, this was my little tomboy phase? You get what I'm saying? I wanted to roll with the boys, be a little rough, be a little hard and stuff like that. And, like, and what was that like for you? You get what I'm saying? I feel like nowadays women are forced to be a little bit more masculine than they should be, in my opinion, and that's only because a lot of the brothers out here losing their masculinity, like being caught up in that whole, oh, well, the females do it and we gonna do it too. City boys up. This not city boy behavior. I just it's like, I'm not being funny. I don't want to be a city boy. I want to be a grown man. It's like, I'm not a boy. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like at some point, it sound cool and then and stuff like that, but real grown men don't consider themselves no city boy. Like real, like for real. It's like that's for the young crowd. You get what I'm saying and stuff like that's for the birds. Um, I just really wish that we could move past that whole the guys wanting to do a lot of the things that these females out here doing, and I'm not even talking about like gay guys. I'm talking about like these so-called masculine men. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, well, women don't want to work, so we don't want to work. We want to sit at home. We want to be taken care of. It's like, no, that's weird. That's weird as fuck. Excuse me, Facebook. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. That was my second swear. Like, I just think that that's crazy. Let's talk about some manners, though. First and foremost, I want to ask: do you think eavesdropping is rude, or is it impolite to listen to other people's private conversation? Now, here's my thing on that. If you loud, I obviously just loud, and I'm just happy to be around. Cause see, I'm one of those type of people. I have a lot of people that would just come and just start just talking and having random conversations to each other. Like I ain't just sitting right there. You get what I'm saying? I be trying to be like a fly on the wall, but I find that it is really normal for people to be having like some of the most weirdest conversations, whether it be about things or people right beside me, and I'm like, I really don't want to hear this right now. But since you gonna sit right here and talk, I'ma listen. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times, I try to zone out and put my mind somewhere else, so I purposely don't hear them. But my ears are so good, Like I have what they call I have cat eyes and dog ears. Like I just hear everything. I hear things that I should, that I don't, like really want to hear. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes it be important, Like when you at work, for instance, and you just sitting there and you just working, and then the supervisors come over and they just start discussing. You get what I'm saying? Company stuff and like they're talking about other employees and stuff like that. You tune in, you listen. That's a good. That's good eavesdropping. You get what I'm saying? Let's just say a friend want to tell a friend something in private, and they step off somewhere, but you can hear it. That's bad eavesdropping because they really didn't want you to hear it. Now, if you come stand right there beside me, and you right there by me, where I can hear, and you just gonna be sitting up there eavesdropping, I'm an eavesdrop. You just gonna sit right there and you just gonna start talking. I'm an eavesdrop. I'm listening. I'm listening. And I'm gonna act like I ain't. So just know, there's good eavesdropping and there's bad eavesdropping. You get what I'm saying? That's lesson one. Um, what is good etiquette when driving, is it polite to let another car into your lane when traffic is heavy? Or is it rude to honk your horn? Now, the drivers here are crazy. First off, let me just say, like traffic was somewhat decent back in the day. I'm not gonna say it was the best, but it's definitely has gotten worse over time. And I'm gonna be real. In some cases, I probably would not let you over. Now, I'm not gonna honk my horn because see, in this day and age, people are crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are crazy. I may let you over. It just depends on how I feel that day. I don't wanna, like I don't wanna I don't wanna how can I say this? I don't wanna lie. I wanna be very, very the truth because I don't wanna seem too good on that question. I It depends. I'm just gonna say that. It just depends on how I feel. I might let you over. You get what I'm saying, and I might not. It just depends on how I feel and how far I got to go, and what the day look like. Now, if it's a hot day, I might not want to let you by. You get what I'm saying? I'm hot. I'm probably trying to get to where I got to go. Um, Honking the horn. I really honestly will honk. Only time I really honk the horn at people in traffic is less. I feel like we've really almost had like a close encounter where you like to tow my car, but that's about it. Here's another question I wanted to ask: when visiting someone's home, what would be some proper etiquette things? What would be the proper etiquette? What would be some proper etiquette things that what would be some things that you would list as proper etiquette for your guests? And you as a guest going into someone's home, how would you present etiquette? Like for me personally, um going to anybody's home, I really try to show the same respect that I would want in my home. Like for instance, I don't want like we all like to say, "Oh yeah, come in and make yourself comfortable." Yeah, I want you to come in. Like when I say I want you to come in, I want you to be comfortable. Like yeah, I want you to sit down, enjoy the ambience. You get what I'm saying? Enjoy the atmosphere and stuff like that. Have fun. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. But however, I don't need you to be too comfortable in my house. Like, don't help yourself to my refrigerator. Don't just go up. Don't go picking up stuff. You get what I'm saying? You come in, you sit where the hell I tell you to sit, and you don't move. I need to keep my eyes on you at all times. Like, don't get to fidgeting with this and stuff like that. Because see, when I come in people's houses, I'm just gonna come in your house and I'm gonna sit in one spot. It's almost like I'm just like I'm nervous to move somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like sometimes people could be just comfortable, just too comfortable with you when you come in your house. You get what I'm saying? And for people that like one of my biggest things is this, like my friends that do have kids. I'm real big on like I love the kids and all, love them to death. But when your kids come in my house, I want you to watch your children. I don't want them touching nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna watch children harder than I watch you and focus on you and what you talking about exactly. I'm like literally big on that. I'm gonna keep my eyes on you because I don't want your children breaking nothing. You get what I'm saying? Have you ever noticed that when people they bring their children to your house, they just let the children just do whatever? It's just like, okay, we here, you know, and the parent just forget who raising them. Like those are your children. You need to teach them how to be civilized. Don't come in here begging. Like my mother was real big on that when we was growing up. Like don't go in nobody's house begging. Like you could see them eating some, act like you don't see them. Walk out of a room. My mom was, and even to this day, as an adult, when I walk into somebody's house, I still hear my mama telling me, when you see somebody eating, just walk out. They offer you some, tell them no. You know how many times people have had to offer me stuff in their house because I just like I be like really like I be so if I'm gonna give you the type of respect I want you to give me was a person, it'll be me. I'm gonna be so hospitable in your home because I know that in my house is a lot of stuff I just don't play. Like, it, it's cool for you to just run your house however you want to. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. It's cool. But how I run my house is like, I just know it's a total different way. I'm like my mother in the way that I run my house. And I'm talking about like her when we was growing up with all the signs. Like my mother literally had signs from the front door everywhere. It was like signs. And all of them catered to everything you can imagine. Coming to bed, like we had neighbors that actually would come to our door asking for food. Like we had a whole lady in their door with her grandchildren. They had on the calendar the day that my mama got her food stamp. Them folk used to watch it every month. When we come back from the ghost store, them folk was timing like when we got food and like clockwork. We couldn't even get our food up good. Them folk come and knock on my mama's door. Hey, my grandmama said, can we borrow a pack of chicken? What the fuck? Excuse me, Facebook, like chicken? What? Hey, I ain't got no, hey, Mona, I ain't got no pads. Can I borrow pads? Like, what? Are you serious? Like, we, we was like the people on the block that people came and asked. Like, I physically don't like nobody hitting our door as an adult. I don't like nobody hitting my door asking for nothing. No, you can't get no sugar. You can't get no cigarette. You can't get nothing. I don't ask you. Like, I just naturally, that's what I got from my mother training me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask you for anything. Don't come ask me for anything. Nowadays, you got people, they going to ask you for a ride, all type of stuff. Give them no gas. You know, I got, you know, we got a neighbor right now. I always constantly ask me, hey, when you go out, can you take me? No. When I go out, I'm going where I'm going. Come at gas is too high. It's too much crazy stuff going on out here in the world. You know, like I'm all about helping the people, but sometimes you gotta let people help themselves. But to get back to the point, because I did get sidetracked for a minute, it's just like when you go into somebody's home, you gotta respect their house. You get what I'm saying? This is point blank pure. Adults too. I feel like sometimes adults will come to your house. You get what I'm saying? Want to lay all on your sofa. You get what I'm saying? Just get comfortable. It's like, bitch, I say come make yourself a home. Not come move in, not live here. Like, I didn't know. No. No, ma'am. No. Come in here, keep your shoes on unless I ask you to take your shoes off. Don't kick your feet up unless I give you permission to. Don't come all up in here begging, because I'm not going to come in your house big. You wait until somebody offer you something, and that goes for your kids too. Don't let your kids become, don't let, y'all need to train y'all children. Don't be having y'all children going to nobody's house, touching nothing, breaking stuff that you know you cannot pay for. Because me personally, I got too much valuable stuff to hear oops. Oops upside the head is what gonna happen. If you let your little monsters running through all up in my house, like you need to train your children that outside is to play. When you come to somebody's house, you sit down, you be on your best behavior. You get what I'm saying? If you feel like you're a little antsy, you let somebody know so that we can escort you out the door. You get what I'm saying? Like for real. Yes, right. Yes, you gotta let people know for real, cause it's just crazy. It's like people just will come to your house and disrespect your house. Like this my house. At the end of the day, I invited you in here. Like let's not forget that. You didn't invite me into your home, and even if you did, you get what I'm saying. I'm going to give you the utmost respect in your home. So I would like that. And people sometimes will not give you the respect that you give them in their home. You get what I'm saying? It's like just because we act a certain way in your home, and that's because what you allow. Don't come to my home and don't act like that. Um, question. Do you think staring at somebody is a sense of bad manners? And what would you do if somebody staring at you? Now, me personally, honestly, I'm probably going to stare back. But then again, you catch me on the right day, I might go off on you. You get what? Well, no, I'm not gonna go off. Let me not. You get what I'm saying? I might be tempted to just ask you, like, do I got something on my face? You get what I'm saying? Like, why is you staring at me? I don't like for people to stare. I suffer with anxiety as it is. So when you staring at me, understand I'm probably staring back with 32 people in my head talking to me and trying to understand like what you got going on and trying to piece together what you got going on over there. Like don't just be staring at me. You get what I'm saying? Like yes, everybody is not raised the same. Everybody is not raised the same at all. And I feel like nowadays we do need a lot more of these old school parents out there. Now we got the young parents, and we got a lot on our hands. Let's see, something else I want to ask you. How much personal space, and this question is for everybody, how much personal space do you need? And does everybody need about the same physical distance between themselves and other people? Now, for me, I am big on my space. I realize and I find that more and more as I, grow into my matureness and my manhood. I really love my space. Like I love my space more than I enjoy being with people. I don't go out a lot. I'm a very, very to myself type of person. Um, the highlight of my day is being in my bedroom, enjoying myself, being at peace. You get what I'm saying? It's nothing but trouble out there, like I do enjoy life and stuff like that. But I feel like my idea right now of enjoying life is me following my dreams. You, me accomplishing things that make me happy. Being to myself makes me happy. Often I find that I force myself to be around others because that's what they want me to do, not because that's something that I want to do. You get what I'm saying? And it usually sometimes it does not end up in the best way that it should. I'm one of those people. You have to let me come around on my own time, and you have to let me. You get what I'm saying? You have to catch me in just that little mode where I'm just like, yo, I'm giving the world that time. Like I'm so big on me time. And I find that it's very therapeutic. Very, very therapeutic. I've gotten to know myself so much in these last few years, just for just taking the time to smell the roses with myself. You know, so often in life you hear that term, stop and smell the roses. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes that means being to yourself. Just figuring out who you are. I feel like right now, and that's how I felt. Like I was with someone from the time I turned 17, leaving my mom's house until I was about, when did we break up? Until I was about, I want to say about 25 years old, and we've been broken up for about 7, maybe 8 years now, and past that, like I'm always running around with my friends and stuff like that. But this is actually the first time in life that I've actually just taken time off for myself. Like I have a lot of people that get on me on a daily basis. Oh, well, you acting funny and stuff like that. But I just want to tell all of you, from me to you, it's nothing wrong with just taking you time. We give so much to people. You can give so much to people, and you feel so empty, like you have nothing for yourself. I got to a point where I was just, I felt drained. Like I was doing everything to fulfill these people, but I wasn't doing nothing to fulfill me. You watch other people, and I'm happy for everyone. You watch other people fulfill themselves, but and you're happy about that and you support that. And it's like every time I felt like I wanted to go off and fulfill myself, it's like, oh well, like, oh well, you being funny, or you ain't got to be like that, or why you won't go just do it, or just do it. And it's like, well, the reason why I can't do it is because I feel hostage. I feel hostage within this friendship, or I feel hostage within this relationship, or just in the circumstance. Sometimes we let things hold us hostage. We let life hold us hostage. I recommend anybody and everybody to just get out there, live your life. It's okay to be around people, but then at the same time, enjoy the peace of mind that God gives you. God gave us all the peace of mind. I just feel like we don't tap into it a lot because we be so consumed with life. We be so consumed with this life thing. Take time out for yourself. I feel like the best time that I've had has been by myself. I enjoy when I am in a great place, and I do want to do things with people, but I honestly want to say the best time that I've had was by myself. It ain't that wrong with doing something by yourself, even taking a trip by yourself. I actually said that I wanted to pull a Eat, Pray, Love, and for a lot of you that's not familiar with that movie, I definitely would recommend all of you see that movie. If I'm not mistaken, it stars Julia Roberts, and um she ended up losing her job. I think she quit her job, and she ended up just going to travel the world for 6 months to a year, in 2 or 3 different countries. She studied new religion stuff. I want to do that. I really want to do that. I'm in a place in my life where I'm enjoying life for me right now. I'm not doing it for my friends. I'm not. I'm not even interested. For the first time in my life, I'm not in a rush to be in a relationship. Um, I really don't really care too much about um, the friendship things. You know, like I like who I mess with is who I mess with. I really, 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 really try to just make sure that those people that they know that. Yeah, I don't like being around people at all. I agree with you with that. Like, if you understood what I've been through with people, then you'll understand why now I protect my peace and my space. You know, I go so hard for people, and I had to realize that those people wouldn't go as hard for me. You get what I'm saying? Even on my worst day, and it's okay, you know, because everybody's not going to go as hard for you as you go for them, and I'm okay with that. You know, I was a bit disappointed about it and stuff, but it's life. You get what I'm saying? You know, I just had to disconnect from all of that stuff. But what I did learn from all of that stuff was this. Um, I started seeing the qualities, the good things within myself. You get what I'm saying? Like when you around people, you know how they go to say, birds of a feather flock together. You start to feel like you get what I'm saying. Like you start to feel like the people that you around. And the funny thing about this transition that I'm in, it was those people that was letting me know my true worth that I couldn't see. You get what I'm saying? And they was inadvertently telling me and showing me why they were mad or why they were doing the hateful things that they were doing. You get what I'm saying? Like it all started to make sense. Sometimes you have a light that's so bright that you don't even see it. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, I couldn't really see that because I'd be too busy focused on the other stuff that I got going on with my sister. I don't really be picking from that because I'm the type of person that give everybody the benefit of a doubt. You get what I'm saying? I give you the benefit of a doubt till I'm blue in the face. But that could be a blessing and a curse. Um, let's see. Something else I wanted to ask you guys really quick on this manner scale. Let's see, really, 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 really quick. What do you think about public displays of affection? Is it rude for a couple to kiss or snuggle when other people can see them? Me personally, I just look at it like this. I just feel like mind your business. You get what I'm saying? I love to see love. Now, I don't want you to have a full on um, pornography in front of me, but I love to see love, you know. So I do get out and go out with drink to have drinks with my sister. I be trying to get my brother to do that. I really do. He be acting funny though, cause you know, like I find it very very like there's a very few people that I really just be wanting to go out with. And those be the ones that don't be available. I do want to do stuff like that. Just go somewhere. You know, I used to be like that. I just feel like I don't got so bland, and I've probably because I don't let people take so much up out of me. But I'm trying to get back to me. And like I said, the only way I could do that is I just had to shut down and just be more to myself. You know, I didn't want to deal with the people too much. Real quick, I wanted to tell y'all. So today, I was looking on the news. The police is looking for a man accused of firing shots into a car on the highway at this lady. He shot about, from my understanding, there was about 10 shots. He shot at the lady while she was in the car with her kids off of Pleasantdale Road off the Spaghetti Junction highway. She was merging on to the highway or whatever. There was somewhat like a little road rage incident, and they say he kept brake checking all of the other cars in traffic and stuff like that, and he came upon her, And she said that the only thing that she remembers now, this is the point that I want to make out of this, and I'm not saying that she's at fault or that she's wrong, but she said the only thing that she said to the guy, the only thing that she did was blow the horn at the guy. Now, I just talked about that in our manners questionnaire. Okay. You have to really be careful because this is the second shooting like this that I've actually heard about dealing with someone just randomly shooting at somebody while they driving. I don't know about y'all, but I'd be nervous out here on the road. Like, cause this is new for me. And I get so sick and tired of people always talking about, oh, well, that's how Atlanta is. Atlanta was not like that. It's definitely a difference. Atlanta was not once like that. We could ride down the street and not have, that's called the drive by. That was like you could ride down the street and not have to worry about, or get on the interstate and not have to worry about bullets coming flying through your car. I just don't understand that. Like we living in our last days for real. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Um, she said that one of the bullets actually grazed the side of her face and knocked her glasses up and went through her windshield and stuff. But like I said, she had like two of her kids in there. That's crazy. You know, and he got away. She was able to pull over and call the Gwinnett County Police and things of that nature and stuff like that. She said, I think if I'm not mistaken, she either even hit him or hit another car in the process of trying to get away from this guy safely. My thing to you guys, just be calm. Just be cool out there. Yeah, it's getting real crazy out there. That's why I be telling y'all, like, let me tell you something. People are crazy. Let these people, let me tell you something. I have people doing crazy stuff. I drive for a living. You know what I'm saying? Doing my deliveries and stuff like that. I have people doing the most craziest things in front of me. I don't get upset. I don't say a word. I ain't trying to flip them off. None of that. Let these people be. I say that like with all serious. Let these people be. These people are crazy out here. Crazy with a capital C. These people are crazy. Every day you hearing somebody just getting mad, and it's so crazy that ever since they don't let these guns out on the street, every day that's all you hear, whether it's kids and stuff like that. Yeah, right. You get what I'm saying? Like, and she said, and if I'm not mistaken, she said that she had a gun and was trying to, you get what I'm saying, was trying to grab it, but make sure that her kids and stuff were safe. That's crazy. That's just really crazy that somebody could even get that mad and do something like that. Like, it's not that serious. It's really not, like, the stuff that people get mad over nowadays. It's just not that serious. Like, I don't know what that coronavirus did. Like, what type of other side effects it don't created in people's personalities and people's minds. Maybe it's the drugs. Something's in the air. You get what I'm saying? And ever since these guns don't been set out here on the street, people just going crazy. It's just like we just shooting at each other, just playing target practice, ride past, boom, 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 boom. You get what I'm saying? Another story, yeah. The old guy, that's what it was. A guy this morning was repoing someone's car, and the car started following him off of Perkerson Road. See, I got it right. Off of Perkerson Road, and started shooting at the man. And one of the bullets ended up hitting the man in the back, and the car ended up flipping, knocking the power out on the whole street. And the car flipped over and everything. The man had to climb out the car, and luckily, he was able to crawl to some of the neighbors in front of the neighbor's door, and one of the neighbor's doors that was in the neighborhood, and asked them to call the police and stuff like that. But that is crazy. My whole thing is this: you couldn't pay your car note, so you come behind me, and you gonna shoot me up. I just think that's crazy. I couldn't be no repo man. I couldn't even be the boot man. That's crazy. People are crazy. You get what I'm saying? I be looking at I used to look at that show with my mama, the repo show, and just think to myself, I just don't know how them people doing it. You get what I'm saying? Cause the way them folk be showing up when you get ready to take their little car, mm-mm, I just think it's crazy. Um, let's see. Question that I had: how do you feel when you see the police? You know, I just honestly the police do make my nerve bad. I'm just start off by saying that the police makes my nerve bad, but lately I just really honestly I really don't feel no type of way because it's just like this when you know that you're doing right, when you know that you're doing right by life and just the law, you really ain't got to worry about that. Now, sometimes the police do be a little extra. They be trying to intimidate you anyway. So the best thing to do is to not try to show no fear towards them, especially if you know you ain't did nothing, because they just be looking for any old reason to try to get at you. I'm gonna ask one more question that was sent in to me. Um, it's crazy that you asked me that you just said that because I was just about to ask this question that was sent in. Is carrying a gun a good way to stay safe? Why or why not? I agree with you 1000%. It's like, even though I'm so against them, I just feel like we live in a day and age where everybody needs to. It's just, that's it's about square. It's even. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to even the playing fields because it's like this. I don't want to. I don't want to be. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be harmed trying to be or have someone that I'm. You get what I'm saying? I'm with be harmed just because of someone's act of ignorance. And it's a lot of ignorant people and gun happy people out here. Like, people, I wouldn't even be mad if people were fighting. Like, at least then, everybody could just walk away and go on by their business. I feel like we live in a time where people are just so people have so much mouth but be so fearful. Right. Like, that's what I say. I just pray that I'm never in a position where I have to shoot someone because I wouldn't want that on my conscience. Like, I know in a sense I would be protecting myself, but I wouldn't want that on my conscience. I totally agree with you on that. It's like, and the way that it's going, the people put you in that predicament. Like, I was just about to ask, if a person acts in self-defense and accidentally hurt someone, should they be punished? Um, I really honestly, I feel like, I really feel like, if a person is truly acting in self-defense and you hurt somebody by mistake, depending on the nature of the situation, I feel like it should be let go. You get what I'm saying? I don't really feel like you should be punished for that because I feel like nowadays with all these gun shootings anyway, to be an example, you get what I'm saying? We need people, we need laws set up. You get what I'm saying? To protect ourselves. Like, for instance, I feel like um with that situation, right? Right. That's how my mom. You know what's so funny about that? Because my stepdad, he really is so against my mom getting her a little gun. And so I really want to take her to a gun range because I just ultimately I want my mom to be able to protect herself. I know how my mom is. You get what I'm saying? My mom got a little temper on her. So at the same time I be a little nervous, but ultimately I be wanting my mama to protect herself. You get what I'm saying? Because I know she encounters some crazy people sometimes. So I just I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking about taking them though. I think she was, I think she definitely need to learn how to. But I really feel like women do more than anything. Like especially like with like all this stuff that's going on, this trafficking stuff, women getting snatched up. So I definitely recommend all the women. I feel like it's some of these men that really don't need no guns, cause them the ones that go gun crazy. It's like I've never really understood so many people. I don't really understand like why everybody decide here wanting to shoot each other. It's just like the men don't want to fight each other no more. I just don't understand. Like we just living in a crazy world. Do y'all feel like the overall crime rate is increasing or decreasing? I mean, obviously, I feel like it's increasing. It's way worse than what it once was because I feel like back in the day, we had crime, but this a whole new. Yeah, a lot of females do be scared, be scared to shoot the gun. I feel like too. My mom, if I took her to a gun range, she'll be scared. Like I just don't know. She would physically have to be trained before we decide to try to get her own. Cause, why? I just don't even see her being good with that thing. I feel like she'll be scared too. As much as she keeps talking about, oh, I want to get me a gun, I just feel like it'll scare her just to have one. So it's like, I don't know. I think that is good though. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I said, I do feel like females should definitely have one anyway. We all should have one, not the kids though. I feel like they need to put that age barrier back up, like for who all can have a gun and stuff like that, cuz this is just crazy. Like they shouldn't they shouldn't allow these kids to have guns, but then at the same time, it's just like I was saying, y'all got to think about too. These kids are getting these guns off the streets. They breaking into cars and stuff. And if you do own a gun and stuff like that, make sure you keep your gun locked up. You get what I'm saying, so that you and even all of us, none of us play a part in making sure that guns end up in these children's hands. Like, we need to try to just like parents, if you own guns, hey auntie, parents, if you own guns and stuff like that, make sure you just keep them out of the vicinity of your children. You get what I'm saying? People, if you have, let's get this shit, my husband gun, it's over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. I really want my mama to kind of learn how to. I want to see what she like it or whatever and stuff. I feel like you get what I'm saying. Like how you was saying the little 380. I feel like a 380 is a nice little gun for a female. Little 380. My first gun was a 380. Though I kind of liked it. I don't really like no big gun though. Now the bigger guns make my nerve bad. Cause they come with a little bit more kick. You get what I'm saying? Even when I don't see people shooting them online and stuff like that, you be seeing them pop back and I'm skinny. Like I need me like a little 380. It's something real. Something I can just grip, just hold on to. You get what I'm saying? Um, Something else I just want to ask y'all real quick. Let me see. This a side question, but I really want to ask y'all this. Um, do you and this is just me. I'm only asking this. He's so crazy, Gary. Look, I'm only asking this. I know the answer to this, but I'm just asking all of the men out there. Should a man hold a door for a woman because she is a woman, and why this practice might annoy some people? Now, growing up, I was taught that it's polite to open the door for women. I know there's a lot of brothers, you get what I'm saying, they be against that. But I feel like it's polite, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? I feel like it shows a sense of chauvinist. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just like you're a gentleman. You're a stand up guy. I feel like we losing the gentleman in the man. You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? Like I just feel like the society got us believing that we all got to be a roughneck. You get what I'm saying? And when I say that, it's like yes, have your certain, masculinity. But I just, like it's okay to be a gentleman too. Women like gentlemen at the end of the day. No matter how much, it's kind of like when we as men say a lady in the street with a freaking male. Okay, well, a woman, she want a protector in public, but a gentleman on all of that. And I feel like a lot of men don't really get that. Like women like gentlemen at the end of the day. Somebody that ain't afraid to pull open their chair. You get what I'm saying? Open the door for them. You get what I'm saying? Like I just feel like this is common sense stuff. You get what I'm saying? That shouldn't even have to be explained. It's like I see a lot of women, even once I open the door, like literally, if I see a female even walking up to the door and I don't already made it up to the door before she did, I'm gonna break my neck, open the door, and allow the female to go first. Or even if the female is coming out and I'm walking in, I see a lot of guys, they'll open the door, walk right past her, try to knock her down. I'm just like, no, that's not cool, bro. It's like that could be your mama. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give the same type of respect. And my mother was big. My mother is very big on that. Oh, you ain't gonna open the door for me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just after a while, I feel like it just becomes something that you naturally just train yourself to do. And like me and my co-host, we always talking about a lot of stuff. I just feel like it just come down to just natural home training. I was taught, you get what I'm saying, to give females the utmost respect. You get what I'm saying? So my love and my compassion for a female is way different, and my thought process when it comes to a female is very high. Like I said in my closing arguments, I did not feel like it was correct for right, right, right. And I did not feel like it's correct. You get what I'm saying? For Stevie J to get $1 million in no type of marital support from that lady just because of the simple fact it's like this. He's a whole man. It's like what? That's how I felt when Mary J. Blige got divorced, and they made her. She had to pay. Um, I think she had to pay like $250,000 or $750,000 to that man, like in alimony, a month, just until he was able to. And then even with that, he was taking forever to get up on his feet and stuff like that. I think he was trying to go off and run off into the sunset with a whole nother woman and stuff like that. And eventually, the judge ended up cutting him off. You get what I'm saying? But I just think that it's crazy. I know divorce, you get what I'm saying. I've never been married, and it's probably one of the reasons why I won't. You get what I'm saying? Because I know where my life and my career is going. Hold on 1 second. I know my life and my career is going, so it's like me personally. I don't want to set myself up like that, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but then it's like because true, you get the paperwork done and stuff, you don't have to worry about that. But it's like I don't agree with that. I just don't agree with that. Like, mm, find some other way to do it. I just feel like it's crazy that a man would even be trying to go after a woman financially to take care of him. That's like, you gotta look at, people break up every day. Imagine if you broke up with somebody right now and the judge look at you and be like, yo, and I'm speaking for all the females out there. The judge look at you like, yo, you got to, you got to break this nigga off some money. You get what I'm saying? Every month, or break him off a little lump sum. It's like, no, you don't bump your head. Like, no, what was you doing before you met me? And I'm like, I don't know. I just think that was a whole gimmick type situation. I thank everybody for enjoying the live. I thank everybody that showed me support tonight. Thank you, Katrina. Shout out to Katrina. Shout out to Real. Shout out to my auntie Tracy. Shout out to my cousin Lamisha. Um, Shout out to everybody, even everybody that's gonna end up seeing this live afterwards. I want to give you guys a quick update, real quick. You can also find us at to catch backup episodes of the show. You can find us at you can find us on Spotify podcast. We are now on Google Podcasts. We're on Amazon Podcasts. Now with the Spotify podcast, they have this little feature where you guys, if you guys wanted to call and just leave a anonymous voicemail and stuff like that, and I'm gonna actually give you guys the link the next time I go live. My head is hurting so bad. I'm gonna give you guys the link to that so that you guys, like anytime you want to just leave a little voicemail and stuff, or just problems, concerns, topics, or anything, you want to just leave them anonymous and stuff, I'm going to leave you the little link. I'm going to be dropping the link for you guys so that you guys could tap into the voicemail, leave me a little voicemail message and stuff like that, and we'll replay it back on the show. But like I said, you guys can now find us on Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcasts. You can also catch clips of the episode on my TikTok page at Notorious Kill. My YouTube page, Notorious Kill. I have new music coming soon. The album Made in the Fifth is coming soon. Um, we also have the Notorious K radio station is in the works. It's going to be on Amp Radio, powered by Amazon. It's coming real soon, so look out for that. Got a lot of stuff that I'm working on, so understand sometimes I might be here and there or whatever, but I'm working to just perfect my content and perfect my craft for you guys. You get what I'm saying? So it can be amazing. Like I say, this is episode 11. We have 9 more episodes before the season 1 finale. Working hard even for that too, because we are going to do something different. The finale episode is gonna be really, really, really big. I'm planning for everybody to be in one room that day. We're gonna be actually all in one location by then, and I got some other little interesting things up my sleeve with that particular situation. So the season finale episode is gonna be one of my biggest episodes. You get what I'm saying? Because we're gonna really, 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 really take it there. I'm gonna bring in a whole bunch of guests and stuff like that. You're gonna get a performance. You're gonna actually get to see some things from my new project and stuff like that. But before we go, I want to leave you guys with a few things. My business of today that I want to promote is actually owned by my brother. He goes by the name of Ray. Um, he goes by the name of Raymond, and his business is called Ray's Creation. He has he does the tumbler cups. He does custom pillows. If I'm not mistaken, he knows how to do the t-shirts. He has so many different things. You get what I'm saying? I'm just showing you the stuff that I picked out real quick. You get what I'm saying? And I have more merchandise to show y'all. These are just a little some, some. Those are his Marilyn Monroe tumbler cups. And he got the cute little Ciroc one. Y'all catch that right there. And this is my favorite, the Tommy Hilfiger. Now, those are all they're going for $25. Let me see. Can I make that picture bigger so that you guys can see the part where it says Ray's Creation? But anyway, if you guys want any custom pieces and stuff like that, any of the custom cups, he actually has so many more. Those were the ones, those were the few that I chose in the nick of time that I have, and I'll show you guys more up close and personal and stuff like that. My brother, he knows how to do so much, from photography to video work, all types of things. But this is one of his many first businesses, and like I say, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can find him at Ray's Custom Creation on Facebook. He also has a website. You can go to his Ray's Custom Creation page, and you can find the link to all of his other products and stuff like that. And one day when he's free, you guys will actually get to meet him and get to put a face behind the business. And I thank you so much, Miss Katrina. I appreciate you for just stopping in and just for giving my show a chance. I thank you guys for just even commenting back with me and enjoying the conversation with me and joining in. And hey, as always, it's been a great day. ATL, I love you guys. I'm gonna leave y'all with Made in the Fifth, and see you guys next time. Hold on 1 second. Oh, and if you want, you can find me on Instagram at notoriouskill.com. So here we go. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? No, we gotta leave out of here with a little song. This is the very first single off of Made in the Field. So, gotta leave y'all with that. Can y'all hear that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
No, not that one. Maybe this is it. Oh, I hear it in the background. Okay, well, thanks for watching, people. Y'all hear the song. Why I can't hear it? Okay, there we go.